Do what is right, not what is easy. Good morning, dear children. Today we are going to focus about muscles, its types and coordination of muscles. Muscular system is a system which is present in our body which is important in the movement and locomotion. When I say the movements, it means that any part of the body which moves. When we talk about the locomotion, it means when the body moves from one place to another. This is how the movement and locomotion differs. In humans, locomotion, we have the muscular system, skeletal system. So they both help us in the movement. Now, in muscular system, first we are going to study about the muscles. The study of muscles is known as myology or sarcology. Sarco, this word is related with muscles. How are the bones in a body are joined to each other? The bones in a body are joined to each other by ligaments. For an example, students try this. Close your wrist tightly and bend your arm and feel the upper part of the arm with the help of the other hand. What did you experience? Did you feel the hardness in the upper arm? These fleshy part consist of muscles. Muscles contract and relax as the body moves. Muscles gives our body a special shape and posture. Muscles are bundles of fibers that can contract and relax as required. Can you tell what is the mutual relationship between muscles and bones? Muscles are firmly attached to the bones by means of tendons. When the muscles contract and the movement at the joints and the bones move either nearer to or far away from each other. The action of muscles is necessary for all kinds of movements. From small movements of eyelids to the very hard movements, we need muscles. We use muscles for various movements like talking, laughing, walking, jumping, throwing. We need the coordination of muscles. Next, we are moving on to tendons and muscle attachment to the bones in humans. Muscles are long bundles of contractile tissue. Each muscle usually has two ends. A fixed end where the muscles originates and a movable end which pulls some other parts. This movable end is drawn out to form a tough structure, the tendon, which is attached to the bone. When stimulated by a nerve, the muscles contracts to become shorter and thicker, and thus it pulls the bone at the movable end. Muscles can only contract and relax, they cannot lengthen. Muscles often work in pairs which work against each other. These are called antagonistic pairs. The muscles in the upper arm control the bending and straightening of the arm. The two muscles, the biceps and the triceps, are working against each other. When the biceps contracts, the lower arm is raised and the arm bends. In this position, the triceps muscles is relaxed. To strengthen the arms, the reverse happens. The triceps contracts, strengthening the arm, while the biceps relaxes. Antagonistic muscles can be found all over the body. Next, we are moving on to types of the muscles. Muscular tissues are divided into three categories. They are striated muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Let us have a look at each type in detail. Striated, first one. Now, as the name suggested, striated means when we strain this tissue and observe it under the microscope, then it exhibits striations in the form of alternate dark burns. Do we find this type? These striated muscles attached to the bones, hence these also called as the skeletal muscles. Because it is attached to the skeleton, it helps in the movement along with the locomotion. Its action is carried out according to our will, so that it is called as voluntary muscles. Thus, striated muscle is also called as skeletal muscle and voluntary muscle as well. These are found to have a typical cylindrical structure and wrapping of the strong fibers together. These are usually unbranched and multinucleated in nature. Next type is smooth muscles. These are also called unstriated and involuntary muscles. They do not present a banding pattern. They have long spindle-shaped uninucleated cells. Why it is involuntary? Because its activity is not under our control. What could be the location now? We find smooth muscles in our stomach, bronchi, uterus and iris of our eyes. Now let us take a look at the last type is cardiac muscles. Again, the name is enough for us to understand its function and location. These muscles are found in the heart. Rhythmical contraction and relaxation of a heart is because of these cardiac muscles. Although they are involuntary in activity, this structure is like that of the striated muscles partially. It is cylindrical and branched but uninucleated in nature. These muscles do rhythmical contraction and relaxation throughout our life. That's all about muscles. Thank you, dear children.